The WWE Championship. There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it never seems like it will fully be settled. I know this is going to be one we'll talk about for years.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other.
What's he got in store for HBK? DDT! Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal for the champ tonight.
Hart back to the outside now.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like the kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit. Hitman with an opening.
Power from the suplex. Oh, this is just flat-out punishment. And now propped up in the corner.
Gentlemen, this is what I believe we refer to as mudhole stomping.
You gotta wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. Just from a style standpoint, Bret and Shawn are totally opposite. Bret's slow, methodical, with a technical approach, versus Shawn's fast, explosive offense.
We also know that neither of them is above doing whatever it takes to get the advantage.
Figure four. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Oof! Smack in the corner with incredible velocity.
Defiant counter from HBK. This personal rivalry goes so far back. You can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Bret was screwed out of the title in that Iron Man match. If the score is tied at the buzzer, it is a draw, and the title should have remained with Bret.
Well, it certainly felt like we were all learning the rules as it happened that night, but tonight the rules are very clear in this match.
Swapping some big-time swings here.
Oh, he saw it coming.
No end in sight to this exchange.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
The fight is on, and it's furious. And jab after jab after jab, and bang, what a hook.
Propping him up in the corner.
Gets slammed down. And something Bret has to know is all the action
From the top.
off the mark.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Up to the middle rope. And the Hitman continues to deliver irreparable damage onto Michaels. Just like that, sent out of the ring.
Airborne! There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is.
Don't know if the ref flying all the way to the outside.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. There goes Hart back to the right.
Going big here.
What a cross body.
A huge risk, but an even bigger reward.
Incoming. Good Lord. Taking flight.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that. Wiped out with the crossbody. Just a surgical approach we're seeing from Hart.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
Dragon screw takedown, not finished yet. Right into the leg lock. Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
Connects. Saw it coming. Shawn showing he's not out of it.
Good chance for Michaels to regain. Michaels, sweet chin music.
Championship on the line. This could be it. Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
Frustration setting in for the showstopper. Nice takedown. Gonna step through into the vintage sharpshooter from Bret Hart.
Sharpshooter applied. Will this do it?
After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Will his body give up?
This hold has him going through hell. Does he have anything left?
Is Hart gonna tap him with the sharpshooter? Wait a minute! What a counter!
Precise punch there.
HBK looking to silence this Montreal crowd. Looking to break every Canadian's heart.
Bret gets out of the way in time.
Clothesline!
Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring. Absolute torture.
Call it academic. That's just the way it goes with the excellence of execution.
How much more abuse can they take? Shawn and Bret are each looking to take their pound of flesh from each other.
And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
Disheartening position for HBK.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Bret lining him up from the top turnbuckle.
Stalking from above.
And Bret on the top rope with the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman.
Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
and now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade. Taken down with a crucifix.
The Hitman staying on the attack.
Bad situation for HBK. The excellence of execution, looking to cinch it in. Can he turn his opponent over? Yes.
Sharpshooter. Bret retains the title.
Here is your winner and...
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
To the arm.
Jarring impact.
Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who would be the better competitor. Tonight, we're getting both men in their prime, and I cannot wait to see the destruction that ensues.
I am not exaggerating when I say careers have been ended by less.
Uh-oh, Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
Good night.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
And CM Punk is in control.
Oh, yeah, Punk's not backing down to Cactus here. Far from it.
Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something unpredictable, something that most superstars wouldn't even dare to go anywhere near. But as we all know, CM Punk is just built different. And when Punk has to...
Jack is making a move, attempting to lock in a submission hold.
Putting that strain on. Escape and a takedown.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
And the probability of serious injury just skyrocketed as the action moves onto the staging area. And things backstage are getting quickly out of hand.
Oh, they're done playing nice. They've got some serious aggression that needs to be worked out, and this just might be the best way to do it.
Spin kick to the midsection. Boom! What a slap! Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. Submission locked in. Are we going to see him? A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Saw it coming and counters it.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Down with a GTS.
What happens next is anyone's guess.
I can't wait to see.
I'm really not sure why they've taken the fight to the stage here.
Yeah, I don't think anything good can come from this.
Strong elbows to the crown.
Uh-oh.
Quick escape from danger there.
Time to go for a ride.
Oh, an exploder suplex.
Doing battle on the stage. Danger lingering everywhere.
And Punk making his way back to the ring.
Big time height on that kick.
Oh, man. Cactus Jack looking worse for wear.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Incoming.
Vicious knee to the face.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
And an elbow from the middle rope.
A helter-skelter attitude here, getting to the bottom and going back to the...
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. And just raking at the eyes and just fireball in the face. Are you kidding me?
Throwing a fireball in your opponent's face is nothing but pure malicious intent. Driven down hard with a scoop slam. From above.
That'll turn your lights out. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
Head on CM Punk. An ineffective pin.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left? Both CM Punk and Cactus Jack are well known for their WWE careers, but they have interacted outside of this company.
Indeed, shortly before Punk joined WWE, the same side of Cactus Jack, known to the world as
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now...
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop. Oh, the sheer force of that Irish whip. CM Punk, opponent completely softened up here. What on earth is he cooking up from this position? Oh my! CM Punk, the plunge! Oh, there's no recovering from that. This is over.
Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, C.
This is it. No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Talk about hard-headed competitors who insist on playing by their own rules. Austin and Punk would be a tag team made in heaven if either of them could stand working with somebody else.
But sometimes it's similarities like that which breed the most contempt. At last, these two Hellraisers get a chance to see who the biggest rebel in all of WWE is. Two-man fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist, and Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as icons of their respective eras.
It's almost like if they weren't
Taking flight! Whoa, look out!
really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. And Punk making his way back to the ring. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
I have no idea why there was a shovel under there, but I do know what they intend to do with it. And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Float over neckbreaker.
Picture perfect.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need one or two moves to beat him. As for the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a legend like Austin beat most competitors handily? Yes. But to think he's also an echelon above first ballot.
Hit on Cena.
Wow. How
He cuts the pin attempt short. Uh-oh.
Slips out of the way.
Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the other's contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who can forget when Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle at WrestleMania 38, which was also a no-holds-barred match, I might add.
That was definitely impressive, guys, but look at the list of competitors that Punk has stood toe-to-toe with in the ring. Kane, Triple H, The Rock, and The Undertaker. Some of them he beat, some of them he didn't, but what's undeniable is that Punk is not fazed whatsoever by the legend that accompanies the biggest names of the Attitude Era.
Got hurt. Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the...
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
GTS. Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Punk now. The quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
This is a bad spot. He's all tied up in that hold.
Testing the thresholds of pain tolerance. A tap out could be imminent.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. He counters with a great reversal. When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible, given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win. I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best. And CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Precision punch.
Trading back and forth blows now. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Enough chirping. I think we're about to see
The ref not even getting to one.
I am honestly at a loss for words right now.
Look at this. This can't be good. Power slam.
Oh, the DDT delivered.
DDT.
Austin going big.
Stop. And here's Austin looking to end it right now. Somehow he kicked out.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And Austin is in a state of disbelief. Thought he had this match in hand, but it will continue.
I expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are truly outdoing themselves.
Yeah, this is a level of intensity we do not often get to see. I have a feeling we're about to get a front row seat, gentlemen.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
CM Punk has to turn this around. In a no-holds-barred scenario like this, things can quickly spiral for him. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming. The go-to-sleep GTS from Punk.
Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Nails the GTS.
That finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk has Austin right where he wants him and is not letting up. Gets out of there with an elbow to the gut.
Good night. What a stunner. That looked just as devastating as when his opponent does it. It's all over. CM Punk has beaten Steve Austin.
Here is your winner, CM.
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between Punk and Eddie. Punk idolized Eddie as a teenager, and then the two crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. But even with that mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested tonight.
Oh, we know Eddie will do that, and Punk has shown him.
Here we go. Splash.
Oh, what a knee.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple from the top. Double axe handle connects.
A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here. Blast off.
Oh, just nailing the double axe handle.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Two men that are the epitome of resilience. Punk and Eddie always fight with everything until that final bell.
This is going to be as much a psychological match as it is a physical one. I'm sure Eddie is looking to lie, cheat, and steal his way to victory here, but I can guarantee that Punk can plan for that. CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. It would be 4 years after their initial encounters that Punk would finally make his way to WWE.
True to his in-ring form, it shows Punk's a diligent planner when it comes to in-ring competition. He could have rushed his way into WWE and challenged Eddie again, but who knows how Punk would have performed with less time learning his craft. Now, he's the best in the world, and he's ready to show Latino Heat everything he's got.
Placing him in the corner. He answers right back.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry and win top titles in the biggest main events, well, that had to inspire Punk.
It definitely does, Wade, but don't think for a second that the respect Punk has for Eddie breaking those barriers will keep the best in the world from giving everything he has to defeat Latino Heat.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off.
Lariat. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece. With a flying
Thunderous splash connects.
This is a man possessed. Going again. Looking to put the match away here. Somehow breaks the count immediately.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even 1 at this point? Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Oh. Smacked down.
Eddie into the pin. Kicks out before 1.
Not even a 1 count at this point.
Chop.
Oh, look out. It's on now.
Oh.
Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
Northern Lights. CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep. Guerrero's on his last breath.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Stalking from above.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle. Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Punk is determined right now. CM Punk from the top rope.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
A bit of a miscalculation on that attempt.
And that miscalculation could be the deciding.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. GTS connects. Will that sew this up for Punk? He cinches Eddie in. Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Eddie needs to start reacting quicker.
Comes crashing down.
2 men giving everything they have. Their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet.
Taking steps toward the top rope.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Springboard misses the target. From the heavens.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. From the top.
Oh, a malfunction action at the junction. And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back go to sleep.
There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those.
Watch out!
Meteoric impact on that splash.
A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Smothering offense from Punk here. Tope Atomico finds the mark.
Oh, what a maneuver.
I would start protecting my midsection a bit better if I were in their shoes. Punk about to take flight. Elbow drop connects.
Here's the pin. Can Guerrero dig out of it? And he fights it off.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve. CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep.
No way Eddie's coming back from that for the win.
There's two. Punk did it here in Chicago.
Here is your winner,
A lot at stake in this match. Whoever wins here will be added to tonight's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Facing off against the champion, Randy Orton, and the Royal Rumble winner, Batista. No DQs, no countouts. A lot of bad blood between these two superstars.
Yeah, Triple H has promised that CM Punk will never main event WrestleMania, and that he's simply not what's best for business. Punk's looking to prove Triple H wrong tonight.
Punk's looking to embarrass Triple H tonight as well. And Triple H, he's looking to get rid of the CM Punk problem once and for all.
There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of opinion, but I'll admit, most of the WWE Universe certainly sides with CM Punk.
It's because they can relate to him, Wade. Look at Triple H's head. A guy that looks like CM Punk doesn't belong in the ring with someone that looks like the King of King.
Down around to the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
This one's far from over.
Just using the cover to drain out some energy.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? What a neck breaker.
Rising to his feet, but he's still looking glassy-eyed.
What an axe handle.
And CM Punk, with an incredible opportunity tonight, has been wrestling since the age.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. Big cheeky going for that.
Submission time. It's the Dragon Sleeper. The hold is up. Trying somehow to work his way out of the Dragon Sleeper, and does.
With a clothesline.
Shoulders down, going for the cover, and he gets his shoulder up before the count.
A defiant kick out before the one count.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Powerbomb! That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
Oh. And guys, we spend a lot of time around these two men. They're ingrained in the locker room. They are two men other superstars seek advice from, but they are not two men that should ever be seen in the same room together.
Yeah, get yourself caught in a room with both Triple H and CM Punk, and you can cut the tension with a knife.
It boils down to trust, gentlemen. Hunter doesn't trust Punk's views on the business, and Punk has the same sentiment for Triple H.
He's putting something together.
DDT! And the cerebral assassin taking pleasure in every attack he delivers.
There's a running knee a la Harley Race.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
And we have to look at Triple H's motives tonight. It's the COO's duty to ensure the best product for everybody and to position the proper superstars as the face of WWE.
The Authority just don't want
Launching.
Cross body!
He's hooked up.
Clothesline!
and taking it to the game. Punk doing something a lot of people in that locker room want to do.
Punk really wants to humiliate Triple H tonight. He's told the game, I'm in the ring every week performing at the highest level, and that's what makes me the best in the world.
A bit of a jab. Punk inferring that Triple H spends more time in the boardroom than in the ring these days, trying to imply that the game isn't ring ready. But let me tell you, Triple H doesn't get ready, he's.
Face first. Set up on the coach. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my...
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice grip.
Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
Will we see a tap out?
Nope.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Turned it around with a reversal.
The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, and Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed, never wanted to acknowledge his cult of personality.
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk
Sky high.
Oh, my.
consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Airborne.
Big splash. Just amazing athleticism being shown here. Oh, that'll weaken your arm.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and tap.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
And he is directed into the corner.
Triple H with the counter. Triple H.
Boom. Opponent dropped. And the
Pedigree. That's the game changer.
looking to put this one away.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
How on earth?
And Triple H is now realizing he has a different breed of opponent here tonight. The game is going to have to pull out all the stops to close this out. Uh-oh, Triple H, backbreaker, classic game. Spine buster.
Classic Triple H offense getting the job done against Punk there.
Triple H now lifting the apron and taking a look around.
The steel chair, a classic.
Triple H with the pin, looking to end it. Kicks out.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this.
Cover, oh, come on. Blatant
Steal this one.
He was prepared for this. He knew this match would go the distance.
Fire with a straight shot there. Answering back.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Ooh.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Punk crafting an attack.
Driver.
Spiked him.
And somehow Punk and Triple H still have enough left in the tank. CM Punk!
Elbow drop to the heart. And with that, Punk just showed Triple H exactly whose era it is now.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me? A back suplex right onto the apron. And his core might be a bigger target now. And he slides him back to the mat.
In the corner, has to find a way out of it.
Punk now just wailing away on his opponent and dragging them up on the turnbuckles. This will not be pretty. As CM Punk goes. The plunge.
End of the line for the game. Cashing in on that effort.
2. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, C.
3 men competing for the ultimate prize. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight.
And that's exactly why the #1 question on the minds of this WrestleMania crowd and Punk's opponents is how much does he really have left? Can Punk go the distance against 2 greats after already dealing with Triple H?
Only one way to find out, and that's in this triple threat match. Orton and Batista had to be rooting for Triple H. They could have collusion on the mind right now, so CM Punk is in for the fight of his life. No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world.
Is it possible that Batista could just power through both Punk and Orton with his raw animal strength?
It's certainly possible, but I don't like it as a strategy. Blind Rage isn't going to get Batista what he wants, not with a calculating superstar like CM Punk in the ring. Batista has to play smart in this one.
And now the prime target is Batista, the 6-time world champion. And that's our cue to exit.
Yeah, the announce table being cleared off here for something bad.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous. He gets back into the ring. And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista were fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely. Trust me, they watched Punk's match earlier. They know everything that is hurting on CM Punk right now. There is blood in the water.
You're talking about the heart of the Second City Saint, though. The chance to become the champion outweighs any lingering pain.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. A powerful message just sent to the champion with that move.
Wow! This is turning into Swanson Street.
Able to power that one.
Raining down right hands.
And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it will be
From the top. Good Lord. Taking flight. From ring post to ringside. Risking it all paid off.
Not a good spot to be in.
big impact behind that Samoan drop. The chaos of this match is practically in our lap.
From the top. Taking a foot to nowhere.
That is a long trip down for nothing but bruises and possibly broken bones.
This is what can happen when you take such risks like that. Here we go. Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty. All the way out. Suplex. And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force?
You don't ring the Royal Rumble from way up. You gotta be kidding me.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
taking flight all the way to the outside.
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not watch out. Now that is going to leave some serious welts.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Blast off.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Top things to the high-rent district, but the price ended up being way too steep.
And here we go, returning to the ring. Again, Randy is heading to the apron. Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
Perched up top.
Knee drop.
And a schoolboy catching their opponent by surprise. I am honestly at a loss for words right now. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Blink and you miss it. Power slam by Orton.
Into the pin, this could be it. But after
Batista with a patent.
Batista bomb.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those lovely little collectibles.
Polar opposite feelings at WWE headquarters when it comes to CM Punk. But if Punk can pull off the miracle tonight, he would become undeniable.
There's a reason why Stephanie and Triple H have made Orton the face of WWE. As her good friend JBL would say, if you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, it will look exactly like Randy Orton.
If Randy comes out on top in this match, that will settle the entire issue. He will be, without a doubt, the face of WWE.
Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all in that ring.
Boom! Snaps the leg across the head. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Smothering.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE, and if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
And however this turns out, it
right into a counter. He's able to shut down the offensive flurry.
that could be the spot Batista was looking for.
And he's going with the great equalizer here.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Bringing out the kendo stick, and you know it's on now. This match was always going to be hard fought, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever, throwing down like only they can. Sheesh, that's going to leave a mark.
Orton has the momentum against him here.
Looks like Orton's struggling here. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. Come on. This has gotten way too far. Just stop this. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Bite. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Randy Orton looking for Old Faithful. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
CM Punk looking to end things here.
The God Sleep GTS for Punk.
Pivotal moment. We could have a new champ. He's done it. upset here against
The
Orton and
winner of this
Batista.
match, and the